Right, I'm alive, yeah, I think. Good evening and welcome to my weekly 10 show, which is now episode 81. I'm just clicking some boxes, get rid of them. Yeah, 81 on my 80th show last week, and yeah, it's been a busy week. I'm still obviously working one to one with people. It's been so busy with them, and I'm loving that because that's what I enjoy. That's what I'm passionate about. The one-to-one stuff. I love speaking. I love doing the speaking gigs and stuff like that. But the thing that I really enjoy the most is the one-to-one coaching because that's where you really get personal. That's where you really see the benefits and the changes and all of that sort of stuff. And it really is what makes you tick. It's my purpose. It's my passion, and that's what it all is comes down to really in life is finding our passion and our purpose in life, and what makes us tick and what makes us happy. And if you can find that, every day is bliss. It's enjoyable. It really is. So, like I said, I am available for one-to-one coaching still, but I haven't got many spaces. That's the God's honest truth. So, I'm not taking on too many people at the moment. But if you are interested in being helped or working with me, then give me a call. And because we can see what we can do, and I won't turn anyone away. So, give me a call, and we'll see where we go if you're looking to move forward with your life. And I'm going to talk about exactly that tonight. I'm going to talk about how to start taking opportunities. And, it's something that's key to us being happy. Because if we don't take our opportunities in life, we won't be happy. Simple as that. So it's very important to be able to A, recognise opportunities when they're there, and B, and second, take them when they do happen. Every opportunity we literally avoid, we don't know what's in that opportunity. I had an experience this week where someone wanted to book a call with me, and I wasn't at first. I didn't see the value in it. They were trying to sell me something. Anyway, from that call, I ended up getting 3 bookings, one potential new client and 2 speaking events, which came directly from that conversation. Had I decided that there was no value in that at the start and not took the call, which is what I was thinking at first, then that never would have happened. And that's the difference between taking opportunities and not taking opportunities. You do not know what you're missing. So I'm going to talk about this tonight. Winston Churchill once famously said, and I'm going to quote, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." So in a world where there are problems literally everywhere, all around us, every day of our lives, it can be easy to find ourselves only ever seeing reasons why we cannot move forward, why we cannot be happy, or why we cannot create the life that we really want. I mean, you just turn and there's no money, everyone's struggling, this, that. There's a million reasons why we can't be successful. So it's easy to fall back on that. To call something a problem is to create a disempowering judgment about something. You're creating a negative view of whatever that situation is by just calling it a problem. There are no problems, only opportunities, and opportunities specifically for increasing your potential on this journey, what called life, which is a long old journey. And so, it's important to be able to grow, learn, and be at your best. And that's what we learn from so-called problems. So IPEC certified professional coaches see nothing as good or bad, right or wrong. We don't see problems. Instead, literally everything is seen as a possibility, an opportunity to grow, to learn, to move forward. So without the opportunities in life to grow, there'd literally be no purpose to life. We learn and grow from adversity and so-called problems. So, and yet we often fail to see these opportunities when they present themselves to us, because it's our natural reaction to see problems. We're programmed that way by society. It's the way we think. We all think that. It's the flight and fight response. We're naturally tuned to look for problems, danger. Even if you look back at early days, human beings, they're looking for danger. That's the same as we do now. We focus on the danger. What's wrong? Where's the problem here? So we look for fault, for reasons why something won't work, why something will go wrong, why this is not going to be good for me. We look at all of those things. And we tell ourselves we aren't good enough to do something. So we don't put ourselves forward for things because we've already convinced ourselves that it's not going to work. And we're not good enough. I'm not able to be successful. I'm not able to do this. So we tell ourselves there's no point trying. And that means we don't see the opportunity. We literally let it pass us by. And then, we've lost that. We've lost that chance. We've lost the opportunity to open more doors, which would have given us more opportunities, which would have taken us who knows where. And like I just demonstrated a minute ago when I talked about that opportunity I had, if I had not taken that, and believe me, it was very easy to just say, no, I haven't got time, because I haven't had time to just say that. But I thought, you know what? I don't know. I'm judging that guy by what I assume he's going to be saying, or assume he's going to be selling. And I've already conjured up this idea in my head that this is what's going to happen. And I thought, I don't want to be involved in that. But none of that happened. It was all my imagination. And that's the difference between seeing a problem and seeing an opportunity, because you're seeing what could go wrong instead of what could go right. So we overthink, we procrastinate, we worry, we overanalyze every scenario in our lives to the point where we're simply avoiding anything that's potentially an opportunity because we've already talked ourselves out of it. And this is normal. This is normal for every single one of us to do this. And yet, when we do find ourselves procrastinating over things or overthinking, we also tend to see things only from the lens of, say, limiting beliefs, assumptions, interpretations about stories that we create in our minds about things, fear, all the things that drain us and get us in and prevent us from seeing anything that's positive or anything that's building up, making you feel good. There's nothing positive about looking at problems. If you're looking at opportunities, you're seeing things that can happen, that may happen, that you can create, that will come from that. So there's lots of positive things attributed to that. So we may struggle to take ourselves out of our comfort zones. And this is one of the biggest challenges for a lot of people. We get stuck in that. We know we want to move forward. We know we've got to change certain elements of our approach, but we don't, because we get stuck in that comfort zone, and it's easy to avoid taking decisions and making choices than it is to take them. Because again, we've talked ourselves out of it. What if this happened? Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've got the money right now. I haven't got the time. It's not important. I don't need it. And then we just talk ourselves out, and then wonder why we don't move forward in life, or why we're going round in circles and not actually achieving the things that we truly want out of life. And so it's all down to the fact that we don't move ourselves forward. Low self-esteem is exactly that. It's when we don't take opportunities. It's when we decide to avoid everything that comes our way and just keep ourselves stuck in that sort of comfort zone. So we don't move forward, and that just keeps you feeling that way. You're never going to improve your self-esteem if you feel, drained. So shifting your perspective of what we call a problem to an opportunity-focused perspective is a key thing if you wish to take the opportunities and move forward in life. It's absolutely fundamentally important. And I'm going to ask you some questions here, which I want you to ask yourself to help you see how whether you can shift your own perspective here. It's not an easy thing to do in the moment, but it's possible. And this is one of the things I work with my clients to help them do consistently, so that we're always aware of our thinking and we're always able to shift our perspectives in the moment to things that work for us rather than don't. So we're always highly energized and we're not low energized. So ask yourself this: what challenges are you facing? Okay. Secondly, what is the potential opportunity waiting to emerge because of this? So if you're going through something that's difficult, what's the opportunity that's waiting to emerge? Look at it from that perspective, not the problem. What choices can you make to shift your challenge into opportunity? So again, changing the way you see in a situation to think about how you can create an opportunity from this situation and use it to your advantage. So what opportunities are available to you? Ask this question, because this is the only way you're going to see the opportunities. And you have to be as diligent in examining and analysing the opportunity as you will be with the problem. Because the truth of the matter is you don't know where things will lead. You can't assume that. You can't make a decision based on your limiting beliefs, your interpretations and your fears, because they will just block your vision. You will not see things clearly, and you will make decisions based on inaccurate information. So of course it's not always easy to do this in the moment. You know, we can practice. It takes time to learn how to do it and then do it. So it's not an easy thing, especially if you're overwhelming yourself with thoughts which leave you feeling like, you know, drained and, you know, demotivated and not really wanting to take your foot forward. It's easier, like I said, to stay in your comfort zone when you feel that way. You know, just be the victim. So when we feel that way, it's virtually impossible to actually see anything positive. Never mind opportunities. You know, everything's a drain. Everything's a chore. We can't be bothered to. We know we want to, but we haven't really got the motivation to do it. And that's all down to your self-esteem as well. So therefore, it's important that you are aware of your thinking and your perspectives which are creating these emotions, your emotions, so that you can then recognize the limiting beliefs and recognize the assumptions, recognize your fears, your interpretations that you're creating in your mind, which are stopping you moving forward, and taking the opportunities which will move you forward. And, you know, that stops you seeing anything with clarity. You're not aware, you're not seeing anything with clarity. You're only seeing what you think is happening. And however, when we choose to stop overthinking and seeing only through limiting beliefs, fears and stuff like that, and actually choose to have faith in ourselves and the process and trust the process, we are then able to recognize that each opportunity that arises has the potential to open even more new doors for you. As my example explained earlier, 3 new doors out of 1 meeting that I thought was going to be a waste of time. There you go. Proof of the pudding. These doors lead to more and more opportunities. Those 3 opportunities can lead to even more opportunities. Those opportunities will lead to even more opportunities. And before you know it, you're going in a different direction to you ever thought you were going. I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing now. It's all down to taking opportunities. So when that happens, when it happens, you and avoid the actual doors opening in front of you, preferring to remain rooted in your, you know, comfort zone. We just sort of dig ourselves in there because we feel even more victimized. We feel even more like we can't do anything because we just reinforce that belief that we had in the first place. So, well, procrastinating and worrying are just a pointless way of stopping us being who we really want to be. We're never going to achieve anything in life or really live the life that we choose if we're constantly overthinking everything and procrastinating about every choice and decision we make. It's important to take every opportunity when they present themselves, but it's even more important to be able to see them in the first place. So the quickest way to create confidence and self-esteem is to take action. Even if it's difficult, even if it's a challenging situation, take action and get yourself out of the comfort zone. Start taking the opportunities that are available to you, and then stop complaining because life is so terrible, because you're in the driving seat now and you can create the life that you truly want. And like I said at the beginning, I'm available for one-to-one coaching, but not for much longer, I think. But yeah, no, I will be. I'm joking there. But give me a call if you're looking to sort of move forward, and I will do my best to help you. So I'm nearly run out of time. So have a great evening, and speak to you all soon.